Alright you guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. It has been a while because the weather here in Oregon has been terrible, super icy, and honestly I just didn't want to risk driving the TT. Still on summer tires. We still have snow and ice around here on some of the roads. I just wasn't sure how I was gonna drive. I didn't want to get stuck somewhere. Also, a lot of people aren't stopping at the stops. They're sliding to keep going, so I didn't want to risk it that way either. But now that the weather's a little bit better and it's cleared up a bit, I wanted to take it out for a drive. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 things that I really love about the TT RS. I've owned it for about 6 months. I put about 3,000 miles on it. A lot of it was just driving to Portland and back. And when I got it, honestly, haven't driven it that much, but I do love the car. There's so many things I love about it. Let's just get right into it. That way I don't waste too much of your time. All right, so the first thing that I really love about the TT RS are the looks. This thing has some amazing looks. The headlights, super aggressive. All the ducking in the front for the airflow, it looks really aggressive, and at the same time the car's got kind of like the old school, I don't know, Beetle kind of bubble, right? It still maintains that bubbly look, but the lines that they were able to add, like right here on the side skirts, as well as the fenders, you know, kind of like that wide body almost. I love the fake vents. I know people hate them. I don't care. The way the diffuser, everything's just super aggressive for the car. The car's pretty, what would you call it, like elegant? It doesn't look like your typical rice burner, yeah, sporty car, but you could definitely take this thing on a date. And I'm telling you, I get so many looks. Just on the way driving over here, people were stopping and staring, and a lot of people don't really see them. So it looks really good. As far as like the outside looks, the black accents, everything, it looks really aggressive while maintaining its class as an Audi. Well, it's like the Nardo Gray. I really wanted a car that was Nardo Gray. It's really hard to get in some platforms, or it's expensive, or you got to pay for the wrap, or you got to do all that. So I'm really thankful that mine came in the dream color that I wanted, and it's the dream color for a lot of people. Yeah, that's the first thing I really love about it. All right, so the second thing I really love about this car is the sounds. The sounds it produces are insane. It makes driving the car a whole lot better. It's a whole experience within itself. A lot of people say that it sounds kind of like a turbo Huracan or a turbo R8, the mini version of it, because you know it's 5 cylinders, those are 10 cylinders. But this thing sounds insane. And right now I only have an intake and mid pipes. If this thing had like a turbo inlet 4-inch and I don't know, catless, you'd be able to hear the spools and everything would just sound insane. It already sounds crazy as hell, especially when it's trying to catch traction and it's just banging through it. Ooh, baby. But yeah, the sounds it makes are crazy. I got a couple sound clips for you. I'll show you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's go. All right, so what you guys think? Let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious. I really want to throw, like, it sounds pretty good. It's good enough for like a daily, but you know, for a race car, a little project car, you need to be a little bit louder. So I'm hoping to get something going here. Maybe a titanium exhaust at some point. I don't know, still thinking about it. So yeah, but the sounds it produces are insane. The bangs, the pops, the crackles, everything. That's why it's one of my favorite things about the car. All right, you guys, so the third thing that I really love about this car, and I'd probably put it first on my list, if we're gonna put it in like a certain order, right? But it's gonna have to be the interior for me. For me, the interior is just next level. Super important for me in a car. Why? Because that's kind of what you see all day, right? That's, you know, going on a long drive, that's where you're gonna be in all day. You don't want to have a shitty interior. So my favorite thing about the whole interior is the seats. I really like the seats, the way they're quilted. They hug you perfectly. They're perfect for my size. I'm 5'7", I don't know, like 160. Yeah, they hug me really well. And you can also bolster them. They're electric, unlike the RS3, so that's useful. But yeah, I really love the seats. I'm gonna have a hard time if I ever have to switch into some race car seats, because I know a lot of people do that. But I don't know, I'd have a hard time. Maybe you have to do a passenger and just have them, I don't know. But then also it kind of ruins the experience for them. So not sure. That's just something that I would have a hard time giving up, right? Second, and it's part of the interior, right? It's the steering wheel. The steering wheel is so sick. Perfect size. Is kind of small, which I like because, like I said, I'm a small kind of guy. The start button here, so cool. Makes you feel like you're in a race car. The R8 has a similar button, and it is just insane, right? It's really cool that something like the TT RS would have it too. It just makes the whole driving experience when you're actually driving the car a whole lot better. Every drive feels like you're in a video game. You also got carbon fiber all over what would be the center dash, right? As well as on the door, which you're gonna grab every day when you come in. Every day you're grabbing this. You're sitting in these beautiful seats. You got a sick ass steering wheel. Like, it just makes the whole experience so much better. You got a digital dash. That was a huge selling point for me, the digital dash. I really wanted a car with a digital dash. It was like between this and the M340i, I think, but it had to be a newer one because those came with digital dash. And my bad, you guys. I needed the digital dash. It made the whole driving experience, made you feel like you're even more video game. Like I'm telling you guys, it just feels so crazy. To me, none of this was possible. So to be in a car like this and then have it even look more like a video game, is just puts me in like a surreal state of mind, right? So I personally love it. I'm sure some of you guys will love it too. And it's got the sick logo right there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool car. Cool interior, one of the best interiors. I think it's rated. I'll try to find the link, but yeah, it's top-notch interior. The fourth thing that I really love about this car, right, and one of the big reasons I chose it as well, is it's all-wheel drive system, right? It's got the Quattro, which Haldex, whatever you want to get into it, all technical. I don't care. The car drives great. Like I told you, we still have snow and ice on some of the roads. Back here, right, we have some of that on some of the intersections, on the back roads. I was just driving, and the car performs great. I can mash the gas. It might go a little crazy for a second, and then it just goes like a rocket. It's not sitting there spinning front-wheel drive, because you know it's front-wheel drive bias. The car just gets up and goes, and like I said, it's on summer tires right now. Imagine if it was on all seasons or even winter tires, and it wasn't spinning. This thing would be crazy. And in the summer, this thing is insane. It just endless grip. I've had my brother drive it while I'm passenger, and I was scared for my life. He was throwing it around the corners. So yeah, the all-wheel drive is great. Not only that, if you're buying an expensive car, you want to be able to daily it. You're gonna need all-wheel drive if you're living somewhere where it gets below freezing, right? So here it was -6 a couple days ago. So stuff like that, the all-wheel drive system is great. It just brings peace of mind. You're able to drive your nice car anytime you want, if you really want to. You know, go buy some winter tires. And for racing, this thing just goes. I can be at a stop, and I'm sure I'm gonna gap like 90% of the cars. You're gonna need a Tesla Plaid or a well-built all-wheel drive car to keep up with something this light on this good of an all-wheel drive system, and with that much power. So yeah, the all-wheel drive system is a huge thing that I really like about the car. Number 5. The fifth thing I really love about this car is, I don't know, let's say it's exclusivity. That's the word I'm gonna use. It's really rare. I haven't seen another one. I've seen maybe 2 or 3 TTS. I haven't seen any RS. I know there's a few because I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace posting parts here and there. but they seem to be really spread out. They're not posting any content at all. And yeah, I've never ran into them. I'm in Central Oregon in Bend. So if you guys know somebody, I know I've seen 3 RS3s, a stock one. It looks like really modified on airbags or something, wheels. I don't know what it'd be done modified, if it's modified or not on the engine. And I've seen one with like an exhaust, but that was it. I haven't seen any TT RSs though. So that's one thing I really love about it. Even when I lived in California, I really wanted one, and I hadn't had the chance to run into one on the street to be able to see the interior, be able to check it out. I'm sure some dealerships had them here and there, but like I said, you don't really see them on the road. It's not a common car. You're not ever gonna, I'd be surprised if you ever get on your car, you're cruising with your date and you see the same car. You know, the TT RS and everything. I'd be super surprised. So yeah, that's like a huge selling point for some people. I know some people like the exclusivity. It kind of goes into the looks. Like I said, people just stare and look at you because they don't really see the car. They haven't seen that car around. So that's just something I really love about the car. Overall, it was really hard to come up with these 5 choices, these 5 things that I really like about the car, because in general, there's so much to like about it, like those headlights. So yeah, hopefully you liked my 5 reasons for liking the car, I guess. That's how I put it. And if you were thinking about getting one for your own, hopefully I convinced you, or hopefully I give you a little bit more information on what you can expect with owning a car like this. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Comment below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.